Hello, hello, hello. There is so much going on in the country right now, it's almost impossible to keep up with it all. 2020 and 2021 were like nothing we've ever experienced in our lifetimes. There has been a shift in the world, some for good and some for bad. Here at home, we have rising gas prices at the pump, rising grocery prices at the grocery store, and inflation that doesn't seem to want to go away like the Federal Reserve promised us it would in late spring. Now, I'd like to believe that the Fed thought inflation would be temporary and that they're not just lying, but I get the sneaky feeling that they told us what they thought we wanted to hear to keep the peace. Now, between the stimulus package that President Trump passed and President Biden passed, the amount of money that's been printed has been at an inflated rate faster than at any other time in history. And as I go through this stock opportunity video with you, I don't want to give the impression that that money didn't need to be spent because we've lived through a worldwide pandemic. And for many, stimulus checks, PPP loans, they were lifesavers, right? But we're now seeing the effects of printing money. And so I want to go over the devaluation of the dollar, how to keep up with inflation, and a stock opportunity that I think could do really, really well. Now, did you know that 20% of all US dollars in circulation right now have been printed in the last 18 months? All this money printing has made the US dollar less valuable and diminished its buying power. Basically, everything's become more expensive. So today I want to talk about the devaluation of the dollar, gold as a great way to hedge against inflation, and how to keep your financial situation ahead of inflation, because I think it's going to be with us for at least 6 to 12 more months. Now, I want to give you some information about the great devaluation that is coming and one way to prepare for that. So if you like learning about money and investing, give this video a like and let's jump in. But before I do, I don't want to get too detailed without thanking today's video sponsor, Gold Royalty Corp. Now, I've been reading a fascinating book called The Great Devaluation by author Adam Baratta. In this book, Baratta talks about how gold has been used as real money with real value for thousands of years. He also shows how the United States changed and how U.S. currency lost buying power by coming off the gold standard under President Nixon. In the book, he points out how if the United States continues to add to their national debt at the same rate they have been, then the national debt will be at 130% of the annual GDP, or in other words, everything the United States sells on an annual basis, our debt is greater than that. However, with the COVID lockdown of the country and requiring over $5 trillion in unexpected money printing, Baratta now says by 2025, the U.S. national debt will be as high as 182% of the GDP, meaning that we will have $1.82 of debt for every dollar that we produce. This is not good, right? This means that we could be dealing with inflation or hyperinflation. This also means that the US dollar will continue to lose value and buying power. Now, it will likely stay ahead of the rest of the world, so I don't want to freak anybody out. But right now, that's only happening because we are the world's reserve currency. But if we don't prove as a nation that we can keep our dollar strong and we don't stay tied to the petroleum or the petrodollar, then we could lose our status as the world reserve currency. So how do you keep your money ahead of inflation and give it the buying power that it needs for the future? Well, you have to own real assets, right? You need to have your money earning higher than inflation, which under normal circumstances has been between 1% to 3%, with 2% being the average. But lately in 2021, it's been closer to 6% lately. So it's been, almost 3 times higher than what we are normally used to. And I know many people are feeling it at the pump and at the grocery store. Owning gold has been the longtime favorite for what is called hedging against inflation. However, many in my community can't whip out $1,800 right now to buy an ounce of gold. So where do you get started, right? World famous investor Warren Buffett has been against buying gold for 20 years. However, in 2020, he started investing in base metal mining groups. That way he could capitalize on gold and other metals, but not have to own them or store them. He just gets to get value from the companies that extract these base metals out of the earth. Now, this is where the stock I want to share with you comes into play. The stock is ticker symbol GROY, and it is a gold mining royalty group. Essentially, GROY invests and supports mining companies in different parts of the world. In exchange for their services and capital, they receive a royalty for the base metals pulled out and sold to manufacturers. Now, my son Gavin and I, we like to watch the show Shark Tank. One of the investors, Kevin O'Leary, loves to structure his deals with a royalty so that he can earn on each individual product that's sold. That way, when his loan or his money is paid back, he gets a little cut of every product sold for the rest of his life. This is a royalty. So this is what the Gold Royalty Corp does. They've partnered with mines all across the world, and they own the project, but they don't have to deal with the mining or the employees or anything. And for that, as they're paid back, they're given a royalty, right? Gold Royalty Corp. Now, I recently told you about GROY, which is a uranium royalty group, and their stock is up by 85% in the past 3 months. GROY collects royalty from gold mining groups that they've partnered with. And so far, they're up about 40% since midsummer of this year. But I believe they still have room to grow as a company and that they're going to be a great buy over the next 10 years. And here's why. They're already very profitable and carry no debt on the several projects that they have ownership and royalties in right now. And they're looking to grow and expand as a company, which means they're only going to add more and more revenue to their bottom line. Now, as of shooting this video, GROY is trading at $5.11 a share. But here's where I get some serious confidence about this publicly traded group. Their CEO, David Garofalo, was the CEO of Gold Corp until they were purchased by Newmont Gold in 2019. So David has tenured experience when it comes to leading a gold company, both in profits and in building it up so that another company would want to buy them one day. So that's where the opportunity is, right? If things go really well and they're profitable, the stock's going to go up and you're going to benefit from that. If they sell down the road, you're really going to benefit from that. So he has tons of experience when it comes to running big gold companies and being bought out by even bigger gold companies. Their chief development officer, John Griffith, is the former head of Bank of America's Metal and Mining Investment Banking Division. In fact, their entire management team is ridiculously experienced. I'm going to put a slide up. You're welcome to pause and read through it. But they just have a ton of collective experience in the gold mining sector. So if you think gold has value as an asset or as a material that will be needed in the future, then this is a great way to cash in on gold and its value and future use without having to buy or store gold, right? And without having to come up with $1,800 for one little coin of gold. Now, I'm curious, had you heard of GROY before I shared them with you in this video? Please let me know in the comments. The trading ticker symbol is GROY if you want to check them out. They are listed on the New York Stock Exchange. They're available on Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, basically any brokerage account. Also, you can purchase them through a self-directed IRA and possibly even a 401k because, again, they've put in all the work to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So just a great, great company and wanted to share that with you. Now, it's definitely a stock that I'll be buying and wanted to bring to my community's attention as more and more of you are starting to ask me, hey, if I have some extra money, where could I put it to grow it each month? And so that's why I've been doing more and more of these videos. Now, I know I owe you a how to get out of debt video. I apologize. Getting COVID threw me off my schedule, but I'm back on my game now, and I will definitely be bringing that video to you here in the near future. Now, I hope you found value in this video and it was helpful. If you did, give it a like and let me know in the comments, what do you think of the opportunity of cashing in on gold as an asset without having to hold or buy the gold, but receiving those royalties as they come in by being an owner in GROY, right? So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. And I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.